Currently, I have 22 handbags in my collection, and that's what I want to share with you today. Please stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. And today I want to share my handbag collection 2021. It's been a while since I done this kind of video talking about all my handbags. It's definitely going to be a long video, so please get yourself a cup of tea, juice, wine, champagne, maybe whatever is your preferred drink, and let's chat about handbags. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk pretty much based on the designer. So let's say, for instance, the first one I'm gonna do Louis Vuitton, and then maybe Hermes, Chanel, and then kind of individual handbags that I have from each brand, because I have several handbags that I just have one handbag from specific brand because this specific model I really like it, enjoy it, and have it already for several years. So let's start it from Louis Vuitton, and I'm gonna start from the smallest handbag that I have in my collection, but technically it's not mine. It's a gift for my daughter, and this is Louis Vuitton utility handbag or utility phone holder. They have several different names. This little cutie is absolutely adorable, and I got it for my daughter because she wanted something really small, but obviously if I need it I can share with her to borrow, etc. This is very small, but I like that it has two different chains. Lately also I noticed, and please comment if I'm wrong, that Louis Vuitton has this additional chain pretty much on every single handbag. Sometimes it's not even needed, but they put it and charge a bit more. So but anyway, this one I really like it. It has also extra hook on the strap, so you can put something like maybe some kind of charm or a coin, purse, etc. Hook it over there. This front pocket is also quite useful. Once again, you can put maybe some lipstick, even the credit card, but actually for credit card this slot even better because it's deep enough to hold the credit cards. But over here, as I said, you can put lipstick, AirPods, whatever you need, and this size is absolutely perfect even for the biggest cell phone, and it's kind of like a little bit almost like a padded, so it's almost like if your cell phone falls, it's not gonna break or anything like that. So if you're looking for some kind of cute handbag, I highly recommend. My daughter is absolutely loves it. So then next, let's talk about classics. I have Speedy 25 in my collection. It's in dummy bean print, and I have a tag with my initial and the stamp of Canada. And this is really already like, I have these handbags for several years, and you can see that I was using this handbag just recently, and just gonna give you an example how really durable this handbag, because I was spilled like cup of coffee on this handbag, and literally what I did, I went to the washroom, wiped everything down, and it looks absolutely brand new. So I don't have any more Speedies right now in my collection. I pretty much sold all the other Speedies. Talking about the handbags that I sold this year, I'm gonna do another video by the end of the year, so stay tuned for that one. So currently I have only dummy bean in my collection because I find for Canadian weather it's the most practical color, and the size 25 is the most practical for me personally. So next, let's talk about on the goes. And on the goes, I have two in my collection. I have in monogram, and or like, what do you call it, giant monogram, like all this kind of monogram setting or colors, and gorgeous red interior and organizer inside. Once again, if you're looking for the organizer, guys, you can use my code. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the bottom of here to get organizer from Zumoni, and by no means I don't get paid. They just send me a couple of times, organizers, and I really like it. So if you like it, you can use it also, my code, to get it for yourself. And this handbag is made in France. Really lucky, because nowadays it's almost impossible to get any handbag made in France from Louis Vuitton. So on the go, like maybe I should sit a little bit farther so that you can see, in monogram. And I have on the go black in empreinte leather. So obviously in leather it's slightly more elevated, because canvas it's obviously looking a little bit more casual, but leather is a little bit more elevated. Once again, organizer from the Zumoni. Really love this handbag. So glad that I got it. Once again, I put a tag with my initial in Canada, and I put this tag right on the LV charm, because this tag by default comes with the silver hardware, but I put a gold stamping and put it on my on the go. Really love this handbag. And as I said, guys, if you're gonna have any further questions about any of this handbag, please ask me below, because I'm not gonna talk in more like in much details, otherwise the video is going to be too long, almost impossible, like, you know, to view, because I like to talk about the handbags, but it's very hard to sit and watch 2 hours video, at least for me personally. So the next 2 cuties that I have, duplicates from Louis Vuitton, it's Pochette Métis, and I have Pochette Métis in reverse monogram, and I know many people had that problem. For me, luckily, I don't know, maybe it just happens, like, you know, the stars aligned, and I got the bag when the production got right. I don't know, I didn't have any issues, but I mean, once again, it could be maybe because I don't really use it so heavily. I don't know what's the reasoning, but my handbag in absolutely pristine condition. Still love it, still use it. One more thing, I never pretty much use the original strap, because the original strap comes in reverse monogram and it's really stiff. I purchased myself an additional strap, and that's how I use this cutie. Absolutely love it, still have no regrets, and still use it when I want to be a little bit more flashy, you know, all Louis Vuitton monogram all over. The next Pochette Métis that I have in my collection, it's empreinte leather, and this is in dove gray color, or tourterelle. Sometimes they call it, like, you know, depends on the website. I don't know, at least when I got it, they call it tourterelle. Now they call it dove gray. It's a perfect grigio color. Absolutely love this handbag, zero regrets. And lately also I really love to use this handbag not as a crossbody but as a shoulders. I have a strap from my Fendi handbag, and it's kind of fabric strap, and it's like really perfect match with this handbag, because it's not as flashy, not many Fendi logos, and it goes perfectly. So I wish if Louis Vuitton bring more kind of like a shoulders straps, like, you know, even not even like a guitar strap when it's longer, but I mean like really shorter, right under the arm. So Pochette Métis in empreinte leather and dove gray color. And my last, definitely not least, handbag from Louis Vuitton, it's my Louis Vuitton twist, and this is not standard edition. It's I don't know, not limited, because they start producing this handbag more and more, but this is not the type of the chains that goes like, you know, up and down. That's kind of like in a boy bag. That's why I don't have a boy bag in my collection. I don't like this strap when it's moving up and down. But this one has a top handle as a chain, and I put Hermes Twilly, and it has detachable strap. So really useful, and I like it. And this strap can be, as I said, short shoulders and crossbody. Absolutely love this handbag, love this twist design, use it very often comparing to other my Louis Vuitton handbags, and I love that it has black and beige, so it pretty much goes with everything. And it's an epi leather, and epi leather is unique leather for Louis Vuitton, so I'm really glad that I have this handbag in my collection. So this is my Louis Vuitton handbags. So how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Louis Vuitton handbags. I think the next one we're gonna talk about Hermes. So the next on the list is Hermes, and I'm gonna talk about the handbags that I have from Hermes. This is my first handbag that I got it from boutique. It's Hermes Evelyn. Sometimes they call it Hermes Evelyn Mini, sometimes they call it TPM. It's really small handbag. It's just a one single, almost like a pouch looking handbag with a tiny clasp. This is supposed to be actually a front, but mostly everybody wears it with the edge up front. So I have this handbag in Gris Etain color. It's very popular color with the palladium plated hardware. Very casual. Love this handbag. The only one thing I dislike about this handbag, I find that this strap is, at least on my height, I'm just a 5'3", it's a little bit too long. I would say if you are 5'8", 5'7", and taller, it will be all right. But I find it's a little bit too long for my personal liking. Otherwise, I really love this cutie. It's very casual and very useful handbag to have. Next handbag in my collection, it's my Hermes Roulis, and this gorgeous handbag is definitely unique to my collection because this handbag made of Bohemia Faubourg leather. It's very beautiful and unique, but it also has such a distinctive smell. No any other leather from Hermes smells the same. Oh my gosh, it's like out of this world. It's because of the old tradition, the way they dye actual leather, so that's why it's really unique. And it's in kind of brownish color. It's they call it ebene. Very beautiful, and I have it in the rose gold hardware. And this handbag has a unique also strap, because on one side you have just a ring, and on another side you have this ring with adjustable mechanism, so it's kind of like a spring mechanism inside, and you can either remove it and make it almost like a clutch, pushing the strap inside, or you can make it a crossbody, or you can double it, so it can be also under the shoulders. Unique also characteristics of this leather that it looks like it scratches very easily, but at the same time you can buff it up with your fingers or with the buffing cloth, once again very easily. Love this handbag. So happy that I have it in my collection, especially because of this unique leather. Next handbag in my collection, it's one of my latest purchases from Hermes. Very happy. It's Lindy Mini in black clemence leather with the gold hardware. Let me just zip it up. Really love this handbag. People saying that you can wear it like that, but I find it's a little bit not comfortable, but you can easily wear it kind of like holding like that. It's also looking very cute, or obviously a crossbody. And the beauty of this handbag, it's really small. It's almost the size of Chanel Mini, but it's a little bit deeper in depth, and so that's why it fits way more. I don't have to downsize at all. I don't have to downsize at all when I'm using this handbag. As I said, it's black clemence with the gold hardware. So happy that I had this handbag in my collection. And my last, definitely not least, I hope obviously that I'm gonna get more of these beauties. It's my Hermes Kelly 28 black with gold hardware in Epsom leather. Really love this cutie. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use it heavily. Let me, you know, undress her and make her look pretty and sexy. Just a second, let me just, because I usually, when I don't use her, I, you know, put all the sandals up, etc. And so that's how I usually wear it. And I don't put you know, lock on the handbag. I kind of don't like that look. So that's how I usually wear it. And I have several different twillies, so I can make it the twilly looking much in my outfit. And that's the beauty, obviously, of the black handbag, that you can put any twilly and, you know, your outfit will be perfect. So that's what I have. Hermes Kelly 28 black with gold hardware in Epsom leather. Obviously hoping that maybe by the end of this year I'm gonna get another quarterback, but you know, girl can dream. Why not? Girl can dream. Okay, the next one I will do kind of random handbags, like, you know, one of each brand what I have in my collection, and the last one will be Chanel. So the next category is individual handbags, the brands that I have just the one handbag from this brand. So, and the first one is my Valextra Eyesight Mini, and absolutely love this handbag. I put Hermes twilly on top, and the leather on this handbag is kind of textured, and honestly it almost looks like Hermes Epsom leather even, and honestly it looks almost like Hermes leather, and it's very hard. And I remember when I got this color I was a little bit worried because it's very bright color, but oh my gosh, I love it. It goes with, you know, all denim, and I love blue colors, so I wear lots of blue. And this brand, it's one of those brands they're still doing a handbag by hand, and each handbag done by individual artisans. So if there is any defect or anything, it goes to that specific person. There is a numbers over there, authentication. This is an Italian brand. This handbag is very simple. There is nothing in it, just a one slip pocket, and once again made of leather inside. It has very unique you know, closing mechanism. It's kind of you pushing in and then slide like that. Very cool. No logo or anything. There is very tiny logo over there which says Valextra. The strap is also very unique mechanism. It's kind of like, you know, no any other brand does it like that. It's kind of slides, and in this little path you push this little thingy, like, you know, that goes inside. Very unique brand, very unique handbags. Lately I noticed that they start kind of like, you know, getting attention, because when I got this handbag, even I've shown my you know, channel, very few people, let me just close this, very few people even kind of recognize it. And I actually like about this handbag this feature, because if I need to go somewhere and I want to have a quality handbag on me, but I don't want to anybody knows that it's expensive handbag, that's the handbag I'm choosing. Really love it. And if they wouldn't be as expensive, obviously I would have get a second and third, because I find that this handbag is absolutely gorgeous. I already have for several years, never had any trouble with this handbag. Really love it. And the next handbags that I just have only one from this brand in my collection. See, you already can see the strap. It's my, just give me a second, I want to put the strap. You already have a glimpse of this handbag. Just want to put the strap properly. So this is Fendi X Light Peekaboo, and I love the look of Fendi Peekaboo, but I never really make a final kind of like pushed to purchase it, because I don't really like the handbag with the division in the middle. Even Chanel, even any other handbags, like, you know, I do have handbags with the division, but if you're asking me, is it my like preferred style? No. But when they you know, make these handbags that doesn't have any division or anything like that, I was the first one who actually, you know, on board with this handbag, and I really love it by today. Have nothing negative to say. A little bit maybe wear on the strap, but it just simply from the hands, the way I held, like, you know, obviously this handbag, maybe I should put more often twillies or something. Otherwise, I have nothing negative to say. Love this color. Some website call it brown, some website call it tobacco. Really, really love this handbag and have zero regrets of purchasing this handbag. And the last stop is Chanel. And from Chanel, I have the most handbags in my collection. And currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 handbags in my collection. Hopefully I'm gonna get more. But lately I'm really a bit more selective, you know, of what I'm buying from Chanel, because I had several like really bad experiences with the quality. I still love Chanel, but I don't know. Anyway, it's totally different topic. Today is like, you know, all about my handbag collection. And the first handbag I want to talk about, it's a latest it bag. It comes with every single collection from Chanel, and it's Chanel 19. And my Chanel 19 in goat skin, it's kind of a bit more shiny, you can see, and everybody's saying that it's a bit more durable. It's definitely kind of a little bit more sturdy, like a tougher, if I should say. And frankly, when it comes to Chanel 19, it wasn't a love from the first sight, because before I was into more structured handbags, so therefore didn't really, like, you know, click with me that Chanel 19 is such a cool handbag. I have, like, you know, fillers and everything inside. So this is the chain. Let me actually... And inside it has a gorgeous raspberry colors. And by the way, I have also base shaper. It's from M Boutique. It's Australian company. They mostly operate from Instagram, so if you have the Chanel 19, I highly recommend to get a base shaper, because it's going to keep your handbag more structured. So, and first I got this handbag in red color, but it didn't work out for me, and then I exchanged it with this gold black. So happy that I did. Not that I don't like red color, I'm gonna talk about my red handbag, but in this specific one I'm really glad that I got it in black. And I remember at the beginning there was so many comments, oh my gosh, this handbag is so ugly, it looks like a garbage, etc, etc. But I love it. I love it nevertheless. So this is my Chanel 19, handbag number 1. Next handbag in my collection is this cutie. It's a Chanel mini black caviar with aged gold hardware with the top handle. So it's a latest kind of addition to Chanel classic families, if I could say that. Minis, I believe they consider to be a classic. Really happy that I got this beauty. Inside is just a black, you know, let me remove it. And I love this delicate chain. To me, this handbag is a little bit more of the evening handbag, if I may say. I really happy that I was able to score this beauty. I remember I was like, you know, waited. The collection is already started and my handbag didn't arrive to the boutique. I was so worried that I won't be able to get it, but finally I got it and I'm so happy. So Chanel mini caviar black gold hardware with top handle. And by the way, if you're gonna have any questions about any of these handbags, please ask away, I will answer. Next handbag in my collection is a seasonal flap, and the name of this flap is Fashion Therapy. Absolutely the coolest name ever. This is made of caviar leather, and that's what, you know, kind of swing my decision, and I absolutely love it. It has also top handle chain, and it's as thick as Chanel 19 chain, and it has crossbody chain as well. So the crossbody chain inside, it has gorgeous raspberry lining. It's a caviar. It's kind of semi-structured handbag. There is a little bit of structure, but it's not as robust, let's say, as a classic flap. And I really like that about this handbag, because you know, it keeps the structure, it keeps the shape, but at the same time it's not as restricting even of putting items inside. It has also back pocket. It's truly the only one handbag in my collection when I'm talking about seasonals that not repeat style, and I'm so glad that I got it, because you know, sometimes when you're buying seasonal handbags, it's kind of like, you know, a game. You may lose money if you need to sell, but I definitely don't plan of selling this handbag, and I'm really glad that I got it. Let me just put everything inside, so it's kind of gonna show the shape better. I don't plan to sell this handbag because this is a blue color handbag, and it's only one blue color handbag in my collection. I mean Chanel. And it's kind of dark blue. As I said, it goes with anything blue. Like, I mean, the blue color goes with everything. So I personally love it. It's not for everybody. Some people like it just the black, but I love it blue. But I would say even the French style, they always mix black and blue. It's okay. They mix black and brown. So I really love this handbag. I have zero regrets of buying this. Next handbag in my collection is one of my latest purchases from Chanel, and this is Chanel reissue rose gold color, because it's iridescent beautiful rose gold, and it's with the rose gold hardware. Oh my gosh, what is, like, it's a showstopper. It's absolutely gorgeous handbag. I'm so glad that I have it in my collection. And this handbag kind of like chameleon in colors, because in some lights it's almost looking like a little bit of almost like a copper, you know, color. It's in some light it's looking like really pinkish, almost like dusty pink. So it's true chameleon color, almost like a Hermes colors. You know, they look different in different lighting. Absolutely happy that I have it in my collection, and obviously a beauty to keep and give it away in, you know, as heirloom to other generations. Really happy to have. Next handbag in my collection is another 19, and this is the colors that, you know, everybody is talking about. It's from 21P Caramel, and this is also size small as the black one, but somehow, you know, they're always saying that it's a handmade, etc. Maybe because of the leather. This leather is definitely, it's a lambskin. It's kind of a little bit more puffier. And to me, this handbag almost looks like a bit bigger. Let me show you, like, see, this is black and this is caramel. Though they look like the same, but almost this one looks slightly bigger. But I would say it's also because of the color. Obviously, any lighter color looks bigger. So really happy that I was able to score this handbag, and I was also waited for a very long time, and, you know, very nervous, thinking that maybe I won't be able to get it, but I did get it. So really happy that I have it in my collection. It's kind of like, you know, looking at the handbag and talking to you, almost like dreaming. So, you know, the deal with Chanel 19, by the way, 21K also, they are coming again with this color. I don't know if it's exactly the same color, but you know, if you miss on 21p 21k, it's a good time to get this handbag. Really happy that I have it in my collection. It's such a neutral color, goes with everything. So next handbag in my collection, it's Chanel Gabrielle, and I have it in such a gorgeous burgundy color. I love burgundy color. Burgundy color definitely not for everybody. I personally love it, and this handbag is unique in so many ways. It has this all colored different hardware chains, and I really like this feature of this handbag. The same things I like this feature in Chanel 19. So let's say for instance, my earring has a ruthenium and the black, and the gold. So in this case, when I'm wearing my jewelry, etc., I don't have to overthink, you know, what kind of handbag I'm wearing, etc., because it could have ruthenium hardware, it has a gold hardware, it has a silver, so pretty much goes with everything. You don't have to overthink twice. What I dislike about this handbag, because with this handbag I have love-hate relationship, because the opening is a little bit restricting, and they put this, once again, in the bigger handbag it's maybe making sense, in the smaller handbags in my opinion doesn't make any sense. And they put also these pockets of the fabric, you know, on the inside, trying to imitate in kind of classic flap pockets. But because the handbag is not really small, these pockets are actually opposite. They're not helping, they're on the way. And I was sometimes even thinking, you know, to kind of trim them away, but I know for a fact if I'm gonna do that, I completely gonna devalue my handbag, and I don't want to do that for sure. So love the color, love the idea of this handbag, and but those pockets inside really drives me crazy. But anyway, let's admire the color. Oh my gosh, look at this color. It's such a beauty. It's such a beauty. Chanel Gabrielle is the next handbag in my collection. The next handbag in my collection is Chanel Classic, and this is the only handbag in my collection, a true classic, true double flap. It's black caviar with gold hardware, and it's actually made in France, so like, you know, the full package. Really happy that I have it in my collection. So burgundy interior, really happy, not much to say. And I don't really use this handbag often, but anytime that I use, I kind of fall in love over and over again. And I was keep saying to myself, why I don't use it? It's a gorgeous handbag. But I guess maybe because the chains are not a crossbody. I mean, I still can put it crossbody, just gonna sit like really high, almost just like under my chest. But it's possible. Especially in summertime, I can easily put it crossbody. In wintertime, maybe no, because of the heavy coats. And I should use it definitely more often. I should use it definitely more often. I'm so happy that I have it in my collection. And as I said, it's once again one of those pieces that's gonna go through generations. Next cutie in my collection is a Chanel Square Mini, and it's a lambskin with the silver hardware. This is actually the only one handbag in my collection with the truly just a one silver hardware, because like let's say I have 19, I have Gabrielle where there is a mixed hardware, but this is the only one truly with the silver hardware. Love this cutie, absolutely love this cutie. I didn't expect to love it as much, and sometimes people at some point almost stop loving it when we all start getting those kind of maxi cell phones. But looks like the trend of those huge maxi cell phones going a little bit down, because recently I got myself iPhone 12, not the mini, just the standard size iPhone 12, and it fits inside even in the case, like, you know, with the case. I actually can show to you, it's right here. So if you're thinking of this handbag but you're worried, unless if you have a maxi cell phone, maxi won't fit, but this is the iPhone 12 standard or iPhone Pro, they're pretty much the same size. So you can see it goes inside easily. So really love this handbag, and as I said, it can fit any standard size phone, not the maxi one. And looks like the maxi trend kind of slowly dying out, and I'm so happy that it's dying out, because I mean, it's a personal preferences, but I'm not really into those huge cell phones that you cannot really even hold inside your hand anymore. So anyway, so that's my cutie. This is the only square minis that I have in my collection. It's a black lambskin with the silver hardware. So this is the next one. Over here, guys, I just have to do this little insert because I record this video before I purchased my 21K iridescent blue cocoa handle, and this handbag is absolutely gorgeous. So I don't want to leave this video like my handbags of 2021 without this special addition to my collection. This handbag is truly special. Obviously the price for the cocoa handles is crazy right now. It's been increased so much, but in compensation, I have to say this specific handbag has a gorgeous color. It's kind of like almost like Elsa from Frozen Blue. It has rainbow hardware on the CC lock. It's leather lined. Like, I mean, there is nothing negative to say about this handbag, and I'm truly happy that I was able to score this handbag and add it to my collection. So as I said, I don't want to leave this video without me talking about this, my latest addition to Chanel collection. So that's why I kind of including this short clip in the middle of the video. So please forgive me if that's not what you were expecting from this video, but I just couldn't leave it. I just couldn't leave it. So cocoa handle, iridescent blue from 21K collection. And the last, definitely not least, it's kind of a wild card. It's, you know, one of those things that you think that, you know, you're not gonna love it, but turns out you will love it. And here is my wild card handbag, and I will tell you a story why it's wild card, because I got this handbag just before the price increase. Like, you know, when there was a rumors of huge price increase, when there was everything closed, COVID, etc., no shops were you know, operating. And I contacted my SA and I said, listen, I heard these rumors that Chanel is, you know, coming up with a huge increase. And she goes, yes. And I said, okay, I want to get rectangular mini. And she goes like, we are sold on everything. I have only this bright red with champagne gold hardware in lambskin. And I was like, oh my gosh, lambskin. But she goes like, I have only this. And they had it too in the boutique. And I said, okay, just check that everything is okay with that handbag. And I thought, and before that I had a little bit of fiasco with my Chanel 19 in red, and I definitely want to get something before the price increase, because I knew that I will regret later on if I'm not going to get anything. I said, okay, I'm going to get this handbag. But when I received it and when I tried it, I surprised how many times I actually use this handbag. Like, you know, as they said, every French woman should have at least one red handbag. That's almost the truth. Like, you know, the myth about these things, it's almost the truth. I really like this handbag. I really surprised myself that I actually gonna use this handbag as much, because I'm not into the bright colors. Even in my collection, you can see mostly everything is muted. I really surprised myself. So my last, definitely not least, it's maybe not the most expensive handbag, but this is the handbag that surprised me the most. Okay, so how many I have from Chanel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 Chanel handbags. That's what I said. The largest collection I have right now is my Chanel handbags. So that's about it for today. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have a question about any of these handbags, please do not hesitate. Ask me a question and I will answer. So that's about it for today, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.